Shroud of Wrath. Hatred blinds sense and reason in desperate times.
They do not cease. There is no hiding from them.
Eric. Like, clearly he's a knight, but he doesn't wear the burning crusade armor, right? He might be an original Zakarum paladin. What happened?
I turned my back on my faith. My oath. On the cathedral and what it became under Urivar. And I underestimated his conviction. Hunted now in such a foreign place.
So he's not Zakarum.
I've earned my brand. But my sister, Sasa, I fear they have found her too. If I can draw out the Venator, Urivar's elite trackers, we may have a chance to escape. Our only chance.
Tell me about the Venator.
Venator are knights, hand-selected by Urivar for their doggedness and cruelty. They seek those who wrong or weaken the cathedral, and make a spectacle of their death. The Venator shun subterfuge. There is no blade in your back. You will see their eyes when you die.
So already braver than Urivar, because that man definitely stabbed us in the back and threw us in a river. Tell me about Urivar.
His justice was a lie. It is wrath carried by the husk of a man, hollowed by hell. He has carved the cathedral into a force without mercy, without reason. The light of Inarius is gone.
Urivar is dead. I saw to that.
Death claims a corpse, not a creed. His dogma of wrath will move to another. The Venator are proof of that. It is easy to sway in times such as these.
Sasa?
She's proof there's still goodness in this world. Kindness that isn't marred by hate. When I returned, tattered in all ways, she welcomed me with a smile. It shined brighter than the light of Inarius. She is the warmth I thought lost in this world. She cannot be taken by this.
I'll help you.
Thank you.
Travel through the
Slain knights
tangles.
should draw out the Venator. They will not ignore a challenge.
Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Let's change our priorities to this. So we need to defeat burned knights to draw out the Venator. And there are 2 Venator targets. Let's pop a potion. And get to killing.
The Venator, a serpent of many heads. There will be more on this hunt.
Well, we killed 1. So there's supposed to be 2. This might turn into a multi-phase thing. It might be more direct. We'll see.
The knights will be disoriented without their Venator. Now's the time to find Sasa and leave this place.
So that was the second one. Okay, good. Find the craggy recess with Ulrich.
This is it. Sasa's cloak. She's here.
Oh, I have concerns, sir. Oh no. Alright. Well, at least we found it. Ready to hurt my feelings again? I'm sure this does not end well, because it's Sanctuary. It never ends well. Well, it ends well like once or twice. We'll cross our fingers and hope this is one of them, but we'll also prepare ourselves if it's terrible. Find Sasa with Eric. Either we're too late, or she's a traitor, or it's okay. Only one of these three options is a good ending.
Sas. No. You can't be.
Your sister awaits you, Yorick.
Why? Sasa had no part in this. She was innocent. You butcher and burn. For what? Justice. There is no justice here. No, but there will be for you.
So the charred remains. The victims' features look like they were intentionally mutilated to obscure their identity. So it might not be her, but that's still the worst ending, I think. Like, it's sad that the good ending is if it's her, so she actually is innocent in all this. Burnt clothing. Charred and bloodied clothing discarded by the burned knights. There is a treasure chest that you can't interact with. Your choices are, something is wrong, or make it quick, don't be like them. The fact that the face is disfigured. Torture tools. Implements of mutilation, freshly stained with blood. A severed tongue lies among them. I don't think that's her. Something's wrong.
Birthmark on her arm. Sasa. This was a trap. What have they done to you, sister? A mask burned onto her face to hide her. And I almost... You did not escape hell, Urivar. It sat at your shoulder, still whispering. Madness. I will tend to Sasa and see we are free of the cathedral's wrath. I will never underestimate them again.
So they meant for him to execute his sister. Twisted. So I'm glad I noticed something was wrong so this man didn't accidentally execute his sister. You know the identity of the pyre victim.
A close friend, native, who offered to guide us beyond the Knight's reach. She didn't deserve to be involved in this. I'm so sorry.
I'm never letting him execute his sister, so I just have to accept the fact that I'm not gonna ever know what that story is. When he said that birthmark, I thought I was wrong, and that the person in the fire was the sister, and I'm like, oh, that's even more horrifying. So this is Teunis' journal.
Urivar tasked me with finding the sister and setting a test for Yorick. See if he can be blinded by fickle emotions. Prove he was unfit for the Order. I find the whole endeavor tedious. Torture without resolution is a meal without salt. Chewing without reward. I will give the knight a death deserving his kind, and leave his sister maimed for the memory of others. Urivar will have his satisfaction. I will have my pride.
Well, I'm very glad that we murdered that man. Oh, goodness. So, it wasn't the worst ending. The sister did not betray the brother, but it is a terrible ending because she literally has a plate welded to her face. Have I said how much I don't like the Burning Knights?